So I think the core competitiveness of La Liga is the La Liga itself. La Liga today is the best league in the world. We have the chance to have the most prolific two best clubs in the world, which are FC Barcelona and Real Madrid. We have three other clubs that are following and growing a lot globally: Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, this year Valencia. And it's true that we have the luck to have the two best football players in the world as well for the last 10 years, Messi in Barcelona and Cristiano Ronaldo in Real Madrid. So that's the core competitiveness. When after you told me what is the rest of the competitiveness, is that everybody knows that the Spanish football is probably the most spectacular football in terms of tactics, in terms of technique skills, in terms of storytelling. So overall, La Liga is a super drama. It's always superb competition, and it's true that the fans all over the world just love it. Alors, the opportunities, it's pretty simple. I think the opportunities for us is to grow more and more. There is a very big demand. All the fans all over the world are asking for more and more content from La Liga, and therefore the biggest opportunity for us is to reach more our fans through TV, try to engage them more on social media, and try to have even more interaction through our fantasy games and maybe tomorrow our e-sport games. That's actually the best of the opportunity. And what is the challenge? But the challenge that we have, it's the challenge of any brand. The people are always more demanding. Young people are always passing from one media to another media. So it's La Liga as a global brand. They need to adapt to all the market and make sure that we give the best quality to our fans. That's what is the best challenge. But it's a good challenge to have. I think we're on the road. We have to remember that the Premier League started their commercialization 15 years ago. La Liga, we started really with the game changer, which was the royal decree of the collective audiovisual rights. Under the management and the vision of our president Javier Tebas, La Liga is probably the most exciting or the most fast-growing sporting brand or football brands in the world. I recall that we were at 1.2 billion viewers of TV last 2 years ago. Last year we were at 2.6 billion. I think this year for the first time we will reach 3 billion audience cumulative. And we also know that social media is getting better and better through our clubs, through our individual players, through La Liga. So I think we are getting there. Regarding the financial aspect, it's the same. La Liga has done a great job in terms of monitoring all the financial aspect of the clubs, and now we know that the clubs of La Liga, most of them are very profitable. And last week our president announced that many clubs or few clubs of La Liga will enter for the first time on the stock exchange. So that shows you the wealth of the La Liga, and that shows you also how much fast go La Liga. So I think we are on the good catch with Premier League, honestly. I think it's pretty clear. Chinese brands are becoming more and more global. We know that La Liga, as I told you, last year was 2.6 billion people. So when you want to have a global platform, you will use certainly football. And today La Liga is probably one of the most interesting platforms for any Chinese brand or to actually work with us, either through our clubs, either through La Liga itself. You already know that, of course, there is some kind of ownership, like Granada was a Chinese club, Espanyol is owned also by a Chinese businessman, Real Sociedad, they used to have a Chinese sponsors. We have also Atletico Madrid working very closely with Warda. So I think the Chinese people, which are also very strong businessmen, they have totally understood that La Liga is a brand that is growing very fast, and they understand that the price still is very affordable, so cost versus return investment is probably the best that we can offer. So I think Chinese brand will come more and more to La Liga, to use it to capitalize on us. The win-win for us, it's always the same. We are a pioneering brand. We always want to challenge ourselves to do better. So the best way actually for us to have a win-win situation is to find a Chinese brand that actually put the fan at the heart of any strategy that they're going to do in terms of activation, advertising, and so on. So for us, the win-win is the following. Chinese brand can use the IP, can use the media asset of La Liga, but at one condition. We respect and we make sure that the fan gets the best of the experience of La Liga, either through reach, either through engagement, either through interaction. When this is done, we feel that the fan is winning, the Chinese brand is winning, and La Liga is winning. So it's a virtuous circle, and this is what we are looking for. I think, to be honest, the millennium is the core target of any global brands today. Why is it the core target? Because we know that Asia, Middle East, Africa, South America, most of the demography is very young. You have like certain countries with 60 or 70% of people that are less than 30 years old. So these people, they love football. La Liga is not sleeping on his laurel. We actually have an esports strategy today. We have a fantasy strategy today. We work a lot on social media, on content strategy. So we do a lot because towards the millennium, because we try to understand market per market what do they require, and we try to give them back something that they really want. And the millennium so far has been really appreciated the hard work that La Liga has done towards them. So I think we're on the right path towards the millenniums. But effectively, it's a very, very critical target audience for La Liga.